Hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen, and today I'm going to be doing an energy check-in reading for you guys. So we're going to see what is currently driving you forward, what is your weak spot that you may not be aware of but that requires your attention, and what you have mastered. And then we're going to get into the tarot and we're going to see why the thing that is driving you forward is actually driving you forward, how you are able to improve your current weak spot, and what you will be able to do now that you have mastered the thing that you have mastered. So we're going to be using the energy oracle cards today for the main three cards, and then we're going to go into the Light Seers Tarot for the extra information. Now, if you are new to my channel or new to tarot readings in general, then I do recommend checking the description box before you start watching this reading, because it will give you a couple of things to bear in mind as you're watching this. But if this is not your first time here and you know how this thing goes, then we're getting straight to it. So let's see what is driving you forward at this time. What is Aquarius's main driving force? Oh, appreciation. Wow, you guys are vibing high. Wow. Oh, and caring connections at the bottom. Okay. Wow, so you might really be grateful for all the people present in your life, because, well, it could be also just romantic, right? Like being very, very grateful for the love of your life, if you have one. But this card is more broad about just all kinds of very, very significant people in your life, family, friends, that kind of stuff. It's not just romantic. So yeah, you might be in huge gratitude mode, it seems to me. But let's see, what is your weak spot? What is Aquarius's current weak spot that they may not be aware of? Okay. Taking two, I suppose. Oh, the garden and the gate, and all tied up. Whoa. Okay, so I think these two actually, well, this came out for someone else as well, and then this was the underlying energy for that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, these two go so well in what, like, so hand in hand for me. Yeah, fourth chakra, heart chakra is the underlying energy here. So okay, so this is your weak spot. Okay, we're going to get into that in a sec. I'm just getting the last card on the table as well, and then we'll take a deep dive. What has Aquarius mastered? Oh, and you get two again. Oh my goodness, what is it with you guys? Okay, we have, oh, contract and man holding a heart. Okay, very, very interesting stuff. Okay, let me see if I can space them out a bit. Okay, so this is what you have mastered. Oh, and attachment is the underlying energy. Okay, so that's very interesting. Because this to me is kind of like the underlying energy for the whole reading. Yeah, okay. So the first card out that is representing the main driving force for you right now, we have appreciation. As I said, I feel a very, very high vibe energy with this. Just, it's the kind of energy that you, whatever you have at this time, wherever you are, whatever point in your life you are at, you are able to see all of the good things that are available to you in that state, in that moment. Even though it might not be like your dream state, it might not be the ideal vision that you have for yourself or for your future, you are able to be happy and content with where you are and enjoy the moment as it is. And because the underlying energy was the caring connections card, I feel very strongly that this is talking about either a specific relationship with your significant other. Sorry, my voice is going because I've been doing several readings already. Or this is just generally talking about like the relationships present in your life. But we have the garden and the gate and all tied up as the energy that is currently your weak spot. So I do have to say, especially because of the underlying energy being attachment as well, there does seem to be some kind of stagnancy here. So the thing that is kind of keeping you back is wanting to stay where you are, or not daring to take on any new experiences, to put yourself in in the unknown, to take yourself out of your comfort zone and go and experience new things. Basically, that's your weak spot that you may or may not be aware of, but that definitely needs to be addressed. We're going to find out more when we get into the tarot, but that's very strongly the message here that is keeping you stuck at this time. So we have contract and man holding a heart as the energy that you have mastered. So because this contract card is coming out with man holding a heart, this is kind of screaming to me a very like deep level commitment, a marriage, something like that. So it could be that you are in a very, very secure relationship with someone. And even though this is man holding a heart, it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This could be a woman as well, but I'm reading these cards as energy. So I'm not taking them as like gender. I'm taking them more as energy. So this is more like masculine energy. But yeah, this is kind of screaming a deep level, higher level commitment to me. But there seems to be, especially with this attachment as well, there seems to be a certain kind of fear of losing it, or fear of kind of taking steps towards like new directions. Yeah, it's almost like you're afraid to disturb, or what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like you're scared to disrupt the status quo. Let's see what else we can find out with the tarot. Starting with this appreciation, let's see why this is the main driving force for you at this time. Why is this appreciation card the main driving force for Aquarius? We have 1, thank you. Yeah, okay, 6 of Swords in reverse. So definitely not wanting to move anywhere. Oh, and Queen of Wands is at the bottom as well. Okay, so the 6 of Swords, by the way, is actually your own energy. But let's see, one more. Why is, oh, okay, the 3 of Cups in reverse. That's Cancerian energy. And the Queen of Wands is still here. Okay. So yeah, the Queen of Wands, where am I going to put it? No, you won't be able to see it. Okay. So Queen of Wands, by the way, is Aries energy, but it could be all fire signs really. So Aries, Leo, Sag. It's like you don't want to leave where it is that you are, but because the 3 of Cups is coming out in reverse here, something is amiss here. Something is not maybe operating on the best level. So what I'm feeling with this appreciation card is that even though there are issues that maybe do need to be worked through, some things that should be addressed, but it's almost like you don't really want to address them. You just kind of want to focus on what is good and what is working, and it's almost like you want to avoid and not really pay attention to the things that are going around you. And I mean, as I said, it's a very good thing, and it's very, very admirable that you are able to see the good in your situation, whatever it is, and focus on the positive rather than everything that could be better. But it's also, with these 2 cards coming out, it's also, I think, important to acknowledge that if you get in a state of denial, you are actually holding yourself back. So yeah, if there are some things that are not actually making you happy, then those need to be addressed rather than swept under the rug. So yeah, as I said, I feel this very strong sense that you are trying to keep the status quo, that you don't want to disrupt anything, and you don't want to like cause any dramas or any issues for anyone. But I do feel like there's something that is not quite right, or something that does need to be talked through, worked through, but it's almost like you're scared to do that. So let's see what we can find out with this, the Garden and the Gate, and all tied up. Oh, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is Scorpionic energy. Oh, and the Magician is at the bottom. Interesting. Virgo energy and also Gemini energy. But I want one more. How can Aquarius improve their current weak spot? Okay. I'm going to take those, right? So, oh, and the Seven of Wands is at the bottom. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy and the King of Pentacles is Taurian energy. So I feel that there needs to be a choice made here. Basically, you have two options. Either you can choose to actually like address the issues that are not making you the happiest, and in so doing actually release yourself from this emotional turmoil and this emotional drain that you may have. Or you can choose to stay in a place where you don't actually feel the most content, where you feel like something is off and you are unable to actually vocalize your concerns, where you feel powerless. If you decide to confront the things that are maybe amiss in this connection or these connections, but again, I feel very strongly that this is a certain relationship and a very like high level commitment relationship at that, that you may be afraid to lose. So it's almost like you are keeping yourself very silent, or you are stifling these thoughts and feelings in you. I feel like if you actually do address them though, you'll be able to let them go and you'll be able to move to a more harmonious state. Because if you decide to just stay here, stay where you are and not really talk about the things that maybe cause you some worry or that don't really make you feel good in some way, then it's almost like you are repressing your own power, you're repressing your own truth. And at one point, it's going to start accumulating and it's going to start causing a whole lot of issues. So, yeah, I feel like this bound energy, and it's also even interesting that on this card, you can see there is a lot of blue energy, and blue as a color is associated with the throat chakra. So this is very strongly indicating to me that this has to do about speaking up. This has to do about being very clear and vocal about your truth, what you feel. It seems to me that kind of forcing yourself down or repressing your true feelings, your true emotions and your true thoughts, it's just going to take your power away, and it's going to start building up resentment within you. So there's just something that's something to be mindful of, that's something to be careful with, okay? So that's why this is something that requires your attention. But let's see, we have this contract and we have this man holding a heart. So let's see what you will be able to do now that you have mastered this. What is Aquarius able to do? Oh, okay, that was very quick. So we have Four of Swords in reverse and we have the Two of Cups in reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so these two cards, Attachment and the Eight of Swords, basically these are kind of the same, but because the Eight of Swords is in reverse over here, this tells me that you are able to release. You're able to break free from this attachment, which is a very, very positive sign. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse, which is, by the way, Libran energy. And we have the Two of Cups, which is Cancerian energy. Because you are in this high commitment or high level relationship with someone, or whatever this arrangement is for you, you should feel safe in expressing any emotions or anything that, as I said, feels amiss, anything that feels like there are some issues or there are some kind of problems to work through, some kind of problems to address. You should be able to feel safe in doing that and in raising those concerns without feeling like you are going to lose that person. Because this Four of Swords in reverse is telling me that it's okay to come out of hiding. It's okay to emerge from this more like protective state, this more guarded state. And I feel like whatever it is, whatever this connection is that you are afraid to disrupt or lose if you open up about what it is that you are feeling, I don't see it. I honestly don't see it. What I see is you being liberated from your own worries, from your own anxiety, from your own fears and thoughts that are eating up at you. Or that are eating at you. No, that are eating you? Eating away at you. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, definitely this connection that you have over here, that you have mastered, because again, remember, this is the thing that you have mastered. So I feel like this is safe. So now that you have this connection, now that you have this contract or union with another person, you can feel assured and safe in knowing that this person is not going anywhere just because there are some issues that need to be addressed, right? This person is not going anywhere. I feel like, honestly, this was such a weird reading, Aquarius. I'm not sure that I actually was able to give you the messages that you needed to hear and that it made sense to you, but I do hope it did. But the underlying message here is that basically you are okay, you are safe, and it is okay for you to voice your concerns about the things that are not good for you. And you just kind of need to be mindful of your attachment to this connection and your tendency to silence yourself and to repress your true emotions and feelings. It's better for you to be truthful about how it is that you feel and to open up about it and trust that you will be able to work these issues through. Okay, so don't limit yourself and don't suppress yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I hope that it made sense to you. I hope that you got something from this. And if this reading resonated with you, if this made sense to you, then please let me know in the comment section. And if you gave me a thumbs up as well, it would mean so much to me. And it would help other people find my channel more easily. So I would really, really appreciate that. And also, if you haven't already, but you enjoyed my energy and my style of readings that I do, then don't forget to subscribe as well so that you wouldn't miss out on my future readings. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys over here. It was so difficult for me to get the messages across, so I feel like the tightness and your kind of struggle to voice your truth, to actually speak, I actually felt like I had those too. It was really, really difficult to actually put it into words and to get the words to come out of my mouth, what I was getting with these cards. But thank you for watching this reading. I'm really going to leave it at here now. I'm sending you so much love and light. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. And I hope to see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye-bye.